My name is Benjamin von Seeger. I'm the president and CEO of BVS Consulting Group and partner at Leap Factor. I'm also author of the book The Rival. So originally I'm from Germany. I spent almost 2 decades here in the United States, and I worked a lot in the data center industry. I built several data centers around the world and successfully sold a few companies to the biggest competitors. The audience for the book are students that are graduating right now from the university, MBA classes, entrepreneurs. It's a good refreshment for executives, and also talks a lot about mergers and acquisitions, and kind of give an idea and a strategy on how you create a global entrepreneurial ecosystem, and what do you want to do with your business as an entrepreneur. Do you want to have an exit strategy, or you're just looking to build a legacy? So the book is short, but it's short in theory, and it's quite full in a lot of examples and meetings where I've been in, and situations where I had to use my book smarts, my street smarts, my languages, and how I became successful. It might not work for everybody, but kind of gives you the idea of you can become whatever you want to do, just put passion into your work. Some of these key points are literally going to details on how do you establish a relationship, what do you have to do in a meeting, what you don't have to do in a meeting, and how you become a lifetime entrepreneur. Because when you go into a meeting and you try to sell something to another company, if you try to do that, you're not going to be successful. If you go and are looking at establishing a relationship, I was successful in establishing those relationships that can last decades. So now I'm in a different position. When I go and present my book to executives, they look at me completely different. So going to those meetings, the mindset that you're not looking just to sell something, that you're trying to establish a relationship. I've been attending ITW since almost the inception, since 16 years ago when it was in Washington, D.C. And I've seen the progress, as you mentioned, hundreds of companies that were there here 5 years ago, hundreds of companies that are not here anymore. I think that the show is excellent. The show became extremely successful. I've seen the show in early 2000, 2002 when it wasn't so successful. Now you have over 6,000 attendees, and I believe it's a great way to network. I mean, alone, myself, yesterday I had 10 meetings in a few hours. And the companies that are here, they are building something that's important for the whole economics of the telecom world. If they're not going to be around in the next 5 years, they'll still be part of a conglomerate. Somebody's going to buy them. So that's what I'm saying. And I'm writing in my book about mergers and acquisitions, and I see a lot of activity in that arena. And I think it's good. Mergers and acquisitions, I just wrote an article about it. It's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It's all progress, and we can't stop it, and it's going to happen if you like it or not.